a flash on Chaos, and he's got a Valkyrie. He's going to be plenty safe. Would not be surprised if we don't see quite a lot of ganks coming out from Maokai just down onto a special, make the most of the lack of escape, and get Yellow Peep fed.
I think your mic is lagging a little bit. Can you? Is it possible that you go into like the sound options and I know like a lot of times when I'm doing the XSplit thing, I go into the sound setting and just do the speaking into the mic and calibrating it. But I'm gonna play a quick commercial break while we're gonna try and fix this microphone problem.
I'm going to hang up on this call then quickly and do that.
I'm shooting video.
Alright, is your mic working again?
It seems to be on my end. Is it any better for you?
Just talk a little bit more and then I should figure it out. You know, there's definitely static once in a while anyways, but
Yeah. Well, I like went into the sound options, listened to this device, and it sounds fine when it was coming back through my own headset. So it might just be Skype if it is still lagging. In fact, I'm going to speed test my internet, make sure no one
sounds
else
fine
is
right now. It's not cutting out right now, so it should be fine. So yeah.
Okay, we'll double check it there. I'm going to speed test my internet anyway, but I'm not going to show my IP address on stream.
Oh yeah, that was painful yesterday. I can't believe I speed test my internet on stream. That was a painful 1 hour that I had to wait for my internet to come back. I basically stole an internet line from externally, and I tried to use it to stream, and it just went all bad, all really, really bad. That's when I think I set the stream to 614p or something. It was ridiculous.
Well, not to worry. It means we've got a decent stream for today, and we are in and underway. CLG versus TSM, game number 2. Frogut filling in for Snoopy while he's having fun out in Vegas in Hugh Hefner's Playboy suite from the pictures he put on Facebook.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'd like to go there. I heard Holly Madison is there sometimes. It's pretty hot. But game 2, CLG versus TSM is underway. TSM is leading 1-0 versus CLG against a really, really intense first match last game. So heading into this game, you see CLG.eu all stacking off up in the bottom right side. It looks like they do want to invade because, or maybe not, they're just defending. I think after the first game, where they didn't really convert anything, they're playing a little bit safe. Or, actually, it is getting a little bit late. If they're not going to invade, they probably would have sent someone top back already. So they're going to wait a little bit after Maokai takes the raid. They're probably going to head over to blue and try and steal that right away. So, CLG definitely has an advantage in terms of invade because Alistar is a really, really strong level 1 champion. If they do end up finding somebody, he's going to be able to stun multiple people and just get a really, really good jump on whoever they want to pick off. And then whoever Alistar stuns is going to be able to follow up with a Froggen stun as well. So it looks like they're actually going to split up.
I think they were just waiting to see if anyone poked up the ramp. Reginald tries to steal that raid through the wall. A little bit too late, unfortunately. And Frogget will make his way across the blue buff as if nothing came in his way. But Nautilus starting his own blue. Both these junglers pretty dependent on their blue buffs, if I'm honest, as far as junglers go. I mean, you can get like a Warwick who he can just sit there and auto attack all day long. He'll be slow, but he won't die or anything. These guys need these blues, need to spam saplings, need to spam shields.
So last game, Reggie did die to Froggen really, really early in a 1v1 fight, so I wonder if he's going to do a lot better this game, especially because last game he's got the advantage because Maokai was going to gank just gank Anivia all game for him, so he's able to catch up from a deficit very, very early on. However, this time he's not going to have that Maokai. The Maokai's on the other team, so he can't be as aggressive. In terms of gank, I think Maokai's got a better time ganking than Nautilus does, just because Twisted Advance is a single target spell where it's not a skill shot, so landing is almost guaranteed every time. And Nautilus, you know, there's timing and placement involved.
Reggie gets a good stun out onto Froggen. The stun's going to miss. I missed the first blood in bot lane as we see the gank in mid. The Ignite's taking down one more auto attack. Is it going to be enough? One more will. Froggen flashes in, grabs that kill onto Kennen in the mid lane. Well, we've already had a first blood on Corki in the bot, so that's 2 quick kills for CLG. Very different story to the last game.
It's basically 180. Last time COGs gave up a really, really quick 2 kills, and this time they're picking up a really quick 2 kills. So in terms of how things started out, I wouldn't be surprised if the level of snowballing is just going to flip 180 degrees, where COG is going to have a very, very convincing victory.
Wicked, he's got Darius pushed up under that top tower. Pete and Creeper done the same in the bot lane. Of course, Karex has been dead for a little while. Hasn't missed out too much CS as it's been pushing. But we'll see what he can do under the tower here. Pete going to be as annoying as possible. Buckshot in onto X Special.
My directed camera isn't working. I'm not sure why. So I'm just going to have to scroll it manually.
We do have, in fact, Creeper's roaming to mid lane. And Reggie's about to face check into him, gets headbutted over the wall into a snare from Frogget. Frogget's going really low, actually. He's got a double buff, he doesn't want to lose, but Reggie's on the run towards the bottom lane. They've pinged onto him, we've got Yellow Pete coming up to try and find him. The health potion's ticking. He's going to be gaining health back as it goes, but they still need to find him. There's a ping onto his head. Yellow Pete hasn't quite spotted him. He's walking around towards the bottom lane. Not going to have seen him just yet. Now they're going to see him in the minions, but they will not be close enough. He's got to wait 8 seconds. Is this enough? Yes, plenty of time.
Directed camera is lying to me. It says directed camera is working. Oh, now it's back. It took a good 4 minutes for it to start working.
It takes 5 seconds apparently after you take control before it comes back. But either way, Reggie's been out of lane for a long time now, and with it pushing like it is, Froggen's doing a good job denying him on CS. And what are they up to? Froggen 14, not huge, but he's got a kill to his name, and 11 on Reggie with 2 deaths as well. He's only level 3 up against Nivea, who, yeah, not far off 5 at the moment.
Even though COG's got 2 kills on TSM, they're about 1,000 gold ahead. The CS difference isn't big at all. I'd say TSM's farming a little bit better than COG in terms of CS, so as long as they're able to farm and keep the level of CSing high like they are right now and not give up any extra kill, I can see TSM catching up not too far from now. So there is a lot of pressure mid. Both jungler are waiting outside looking for a gank, and Nautilus is looking for that counter gank as well. So they're actually, both junglers are just going to back out.
Do you have Wicked getting really aggressive onto Darius in the top lane again? Does get a good slowdown, starts applying that true damage, but we'll back away. Frogget is poking up here. There's no ward in the Tribush other than the one for CLG. Wicked goes and cancels the recall. Frogget's on his way in. Wicked's going to initiate the dive. The Ignite goes out just before the Summoner Heal. Darius is low. The Ignite is ticking. And the sapling's enough. Frogget grabs the kill. Doesn't even have to explode. It just lands and the kill will drop.
You know, I was almost certain Darius didn't need to use a pull against Wicked. He used his pull to dodge basically no damage. Had he had it up, he would have been able to pull the gift box and actually protected himself.
And wow, they're doing so much damage to Reggie in the mid lane. Froggen's burst is huge. Froggen gets the good snare out. Renegade, odd one, doing as much damage as he can to Anivia. But Wiki's come down from the top lane, grabs the kill onto Reggie. Froggen snared just under tower range. Renegade still really, really low. The Ignite's going to tick. Froggen grabs the kill. CLG are 5-0. And they are in such good control of this game. They want the blue buff too. Creepo leading the way, spam pinging it. Dropping the ward in. Wicked all the way down from top still. Froggen leading the charge with a sapling starts that fight.
So right now it is 5-0 CLG versus TSM. You know, the lead is just so big right now. The pressure is going to start getting really huge. You know, you look at the level difference right now. It's level 7 Anivia versus the level 5 Kennen. Kennen is just not strong at all until he hits level 6. So I can't see Reggie just applying any sort of pressure middle until he can get to that level 6. And then you compare other lines as well. It's Aurelia level 6 versus Vlad level 6. The difference isn't too big, but Aurelia is able to leave mid and pick up that kill leave top and pick up that kill from mid. So he's coming back to top lane with a lot more farm than Darius is going to have. You know, if you look at the gold count right now, it's 2,400, almost 2,500 to 2,000. And that's basically the kill difference and assist difference that he's got. And this early in the game, that gold difference is going to help out massively.
Reggie trying to get as many of the wraiths as he can just to catch up in CS. He actually can't kill the whole camp quick enough. He has to lightning rush back to the mid lane to get the CS he's missing out on. Drags that minion into the tower. Tower gives him a little bit of wraith gold. Froggen's got himself a blue now, and this mid lane's only about to get worse for poor little Reginald. He is just hit 6. He's going to have his ult, got flash and ignite. Froggen kind of feel he's a little bit too strong to get dived down. And to be honest, I'm not surprised if we see another Medjay's out of him. He's got the tier, he's got the amplifying tome just like he did before.
I think it's
and
a very
getting the kills.
Standard item for Froggen to get. I see him get the Medjay's, get that Warmog pretty frequently in those games.
Special going on onto Creepo. Does get a good stun out. Will flash over that ult from Leona. Creepo's not 6 yet. And
if that big one hit Alistar, I was almost certain he was going to die. He still had the sunlight proc from
Feet cleansing. That stun does go in into special with the buckshot. Does not want to go blindly into that bush though. They have Frogget coming down the far side. Creeper trying to dodge the skill shots and heal up with his E. Frogget's coming. Chaos is a little bit exposed. Does flash after the Valkyrie. Gets knocked back though. And I'm just losing everything on my main screen. I've got like, wow, what's going on? Something in my PC is dying, so hopefully you can hear me.
Basically, Leona thought that he can save Corki by CCing Graves, and he thought that the Graves was what was gonna kill Corki. However, it's not going well. That was a very good ultimate. Not only did he hit Anivia, he was able to hit Alistar as well. So I don't know why he ran a little awkward. I felt like he could have killed Alistar right there, but since he did misstep a little bit, he created enough distance in the angle. Oh, and that missed dredge line. But that misstep puts him in the position where he's going to be unable to hook Alistar and finish that second kill. You know, in my opinion, that was almost a certain double kill. The moment he knocked up Alistar, all he had to do was just turn and right click, and that would have been another 0.6 seconds stun, and he's going to be able to get that red buff off and just chase him down and get that free kill too.
There you go, bug split error on League, and the PC's still derping out. Something is definitely wrong here, and I can only apologise.
Oh, no problem. So, I'm going to talk about lanes a little bit. So, oh, bottom lane's going really crazy right now. Special's going to lay down the damage on Graves, but Graves flash and just dodge that big one from Corki, so Corki's not going to be able to pick up that kill. So I'm going to talk about composition a little bit. Leona, Corki versus Graves and Alistar. Graves and Alistar is actually not that bad, because the threat you get from Leona is really high. When you couple that with Corki, you're going to be able to output this massive amount of damage.